Okay, so before the video starts, I just wanted to say something real quick. I had recorded the whole intro for this game, and even probably like an hour into the game, and it just stopped recording because I ran out of room on my hard drive. So I switched everything around, and it's good now. And I'm gonna shut up so we can watch this. And don't be surprised if I'm not surprised. So that is an awesome intro. It reminds me of like the Monster Hunter um, cinematic.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
Alright, and this is the start of it, so I'm super excited. Yeah, let's just go into it.
Welcome to Biomutant.
So basically, I had my game. Like I said, it just stopped recording. So I'm actually just going to load up a new game and do everything all over again. It wasn't that long. It was like an hour in, but that's with all the cinematics and everything, so it's not super crazy. We're going to play on easy because I wanted to see the gameplay, and I think it'll just be good to progress and have fun. So that's a little grasshopper. I called him Brasshopper, but I think he works as a flashlight and a backpack. So I'm not sure how that all works together, but we'll see.
Encode your DNA.
So basically, you can choose your breed, and I'm going to show you all the breeds. If you want to, you can stop and read what they do and their differences. The one I chose was Rex, because I think they're the cutest and the most useful at the same time.
Define your genetic structure.
You can make them look different, so I'm going to zoom in, and you can see the way these things morphs. Look at how when I'm in intellect and charisma, their brain gets really big, and when I go to brawn, their brain gets kind of small, but then they become a meathead if I'm too strong. But their ears also get bigger as well. It's very cool the way they mutate, and you could tell like their hands get smaller if they need them less, and they get bigger if they need them more, and it looks very cool. But what I chose was kind of here between charisma and intellect.
Choose a genetic resemblance.
And then I liked heat and radioactivity, and I feel like I'd be around them most. So put them on my list. And then the other two, you can level different stuff up, so this doesn't matter.
First style.
My first style, I chose this one. Oops, close to this one. This one with the ears, the tail, and the ankles. There's a plane outside right now. Okay, plane is mostly gone. Hope you can't hear it too much. But yeah, I chose this design because it looks super cute.
Pick your main
So I'll pick that one. My main color is red, and it actually stayed the same from last time.
Choose your detail color.
And my detail color was slightly blue. That's crazy. Yeah, slightly blue, but mostly white. So something like that. And then, so there's different classes, which is really cool. When this game eventually, if it ever does get multiplayer, which I feel like it would, it'd be cool for everyone to have a different class. So there's Deadeye, which is just good at, you know, shooting ranged. Commando's cool because it's a lot of gun usage, very heavy. They're used for working in smaller teams, so you're like a one-man army pretty much. Psyfreak, you get to use your powers, which is really cool. They actually have like electric gloves. Saboteur is very sneaky. They're good with adapting, and I like the size because it reminds me of Raphael from the Ninja Turtles.
Sentinel.
And then Sentinel, which is like their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma. So they're kind of like, I'm the captain, but I'm also the team player kind of person. So they're really cool, but I chose the Psyfreak because you get ki that you could use, and you could shoot balls of electricity at people as well.
Psyfreak chosen. That'll work.
And now we start playing the game.
With a troubled past,
actually, let's look backwards.
Drawn
Let's see what's
into
back
the
here.
spotlight
I can't
of
go.
a story that's already begun.
So you can bunny hop, which is a very cute
We're
name for it.
already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
So here I can make my choice. At first I didn't understand what it is, but actually...
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your ki, the primal energy that flows through everything.
So at first, I said that my soul was dark red, because strength and power. I mean, like, I like the color red more than blue, but I am really all about freedom and loyalty, and the families that he talked about in the beginning, I want to free them, or unite them, and not kill them, so I'm going to go for light blue.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
I'm going to try to be good. I'm going to try to get good karma.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
No, I don't think I will.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
It's very true.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
So that's the thing too, is that they're both right. You do need a little bit of both. You can't be just fully one-sided, because you know, then you wouldn't understand the world for what it is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Yeah. And she just slapped the hell out of him. So this time I'm getting light. There is a yin and yang, so obviously there's some darkness and light, some light and darkness. I'm excited to see how that actually plays throughout the game, though. Oh.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
I like the little horse thing. It's pretty cute. This game is very pretty too. I love the way it looks.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Dang. So my family was destroyed by this predator, and basically I have to avenge them, I guess, now. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that was a good roll. Foo roll. Let's go. What you got for me? Whew. Okay, Phoenix flight. Woo! Ow. Whew. Come on, let's go. Panther sweep. So, oh, I dodged him. So like, these are my psi powers right here. Oof. And now I can parry. Oh yeah. And I did the thing in the intro where it slashed his sword in half. So the intro cinematic is canon. It actually happens, which most games don't do that. They'll make an awesome cinematic.
This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Good jump. And then you won't be able to ever do anything like that in game. But they actually did it here. Very pretty. I love it so far.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Maybe I should have tried to fight him. We should just close the door and get out of here. Come on, little grasshopper. Oh, I closed the door on him. Oh no, he's on my shoulder. We're good. Dang. So we barely made it, and I think that's the beast that killed our family. Alright, let's keep going then. Cool place.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Interesting. Okay, so this is just telling me how to fight. I've done all of this before. So I can hold my middle mouse and press E, and I can just shoot electric bolts at him. Let's go. Ugh. Come on, who wants to go at me? And then, like, when I stun him like that, I can throw him into the air, and then I can... This is for you. Woo! So once I get a super awesome dodge, I can parry, and then that's what, like, stuns him and lets me attack like that. I can also, like, Batman fight and, like, you know, speed over to them. And then, obviously, the bullet time is awesome. So I got all these guys. And they seem to come from like spider sacks, like spider egg sacks, which is crazy. They're like rodents, but also, oh, arachnids, look how I folded him in half. Ooh, poor guy. Also, there's a truck here. So we're on Earth, like after human times. And then there's a desk, which is crazy. Let's open this up. And I got an electric module. So it's a weapon add-on. And I think it does run out, but it is pretty useful. So basically once the little blue bars run out, then I won't be able to use my electric powers. So here's a medic bag. It gives me little health packs like this, which is really cool. So now when I need to heal, I can hold one, and then I can left click on whatever I need to use. I can also change my ammo here, so I can unequip my good ammo and save it for a boss fight. And then here, if I had other types of gloves or melee things, I could use it there. So here's an office chair and a cabinet and a toilet. And I got a pill bottle and an energy pack medium. So I guess I'll take that.
Loot.
That is loot, thank you. So this is some sort of like doomsday bunker before. Obviously, not anymore. Oh. He called this something earlier.
Don't slip.
But I don't remember what it was. He called it a climby thing or something. Something like silly. This is cool. I think this is like a power plant.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it.
Ooh.
Evolution
Hold on.
has its ways.
I actually unequipped my gun. Yep. Ooh. Gotta be careful. I gotta shoot this guy. He's getting on my nerves. Whew. So I just like jumped over that guy. And I finished this dude off, which is super cool. It does do like a slow-mo thing whenever you do like finishers or defeat all the enemies. But sometimes you're just standing there during the slow-mo. That's not a fault of the game, that's just like timing. Let's see. Yeah, so some sort of like nuclear plant or something. Obviously humans were here before, which is crazy. Ooh, okay. Look at that guy. Ooh. He blew me up a little bit. Go ahead. Oh, no. He grabbed me while I was, ow, attacking his friend. Ooh, let's do this. Yep. Ooh. Come here. Come here. Let's do this. Oops. My ball hit the barrel. Bam! There we go. I wish that ball was a little bit heftier, but
That
that's
one had
okay.
it coming.
He did have it coming. He came out. So basically, yeah, this oil has spilled around the land, and some of them adapted to it. And you can see that I ran out of my electricity already, which is fine. It happens. What is this place? So it must have been like a water treatment plant, maybe? But there's oil everywhere now, so I don't know. Nothing over here. This is super cool. So Toxinol, it says up in the top left. Toxinol is the, well, you'll see, but it's the company that basically polluted the world. This plant is pretty. You can make them all stretchy and weird. And then there's this car over here too, so we're definitely in human lands. Whoa. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee, so we need to punch the hell out of this guy before we can mess him up. Whew.
Shot through.
There we go. Kill the tall guy. Ooh. There we go. Kaboomed it. Ah, I'm reloading.
Static.
Here you go. Have one of those. Blocked him. Yeah. That's awesome. So now I got an upgrade point. And then I can loot him for the cool stuff he has. He didn't have much. That's okay. So basically all the healing stuff is just candy, which is really cool. I like the way this guy looked. He was a leopard. I wish you could unlock a leopard character. But now, if I press tab, I can go to my character. And I can actually level up stuff like, let's see, my key energy and my power. I could just totally level up.
You
So
learn faster now.
yay. And now I can upgrade to get my Wung Fu, which is basically my moves and my perks. So if I go to unarmed, I can get the unspeakable hand move, which is right click F. And then we can look at that move once we come back, which is cool.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
That's awesome. So basically they call our times the once was. And they call it an old world claw bar. See if I can equip it. I cannot. So I cannot equip the claw bar. But it is really cool seeing like all the people stuff around in a world like this. Kind of like the Last of Us vibes, but this is way cooler. To me at least. Zombie things aren't anything new or interesting. I wonder if I could pick this up. I guess not. Ooh, I punched it. I didn't mean to. So this looks like a place to get jumped. You know, it looks like something might have crashed through the roof on me.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Ah, so you get to use these as tools. Yay, and then we jump in.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
This is very cool. So the first time I recorded this, my mic was messed up too. So I would have used that footage, but I just wanted to get back to where I was and have a nice sounding mic. So, you know, sorry if my reactions aren't crazy, and like I really do think this game is beautiful. I think it's pretty. The animations are nice. They're smooth. They're a little bit clunky, but they're very smooth still. And like the textures are really good, and the lighting is so beautiful. But I don't talk about it as much in this recording because I've already seen it all and I've already said it all. But still, I really appreciate this game so far.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed.
Okay, let's go cellular coding. So basically, I'm about to perform my special attack is what this thing is saying. Oops. Okay. I wonder why it's not working. That's weird. Oh, there we go. I did it on nothing, which is great. There we go. I just pile drived him, which is so cool. Ow.
Bang, bang.
Let's finish him off. Yeah, that's awesome. They're like little Shop of Horrors monsters. So basically, when I kill these guys, they give me bioblobs, and I can use those bioblobs to mutate. So I go to tab, and then I go back to my character. I see I have 3 bio points, and I go to my mutations, and let's see. So I get like specific points later. I guess we'll figure out this stuff. But my biogenetics, there's Bio, which puts a puddle on the floor, and it's like an AoE. It just damages anyone around it. Or Moth Mouth, which I just spit stuff at them, and it makes them attack each other instead of me, which is really cool. So I'll do that one first. Oops, I binded the ability to space. I actually want to bind it to right click. So now I can hold middle mouse button and right click, and if I hit an enemy with it, they'll get all nasty and they'll start fighting each other. So this is Bunker 101. It's like a Fallout kind of thing, I guess. The frame rate is also really good for the looks of the game. It's very pretty, but I wonder if that'll change in the open world part.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
So yeah, all the humans left. They left Earth because they poisoned it, and they had to leave, and they built spaceships, and they just left. So basically we have puzzles here, and I have to match the yellow lights with the white lights. So if something isn't matching, I would pick and choose which one with this, and then I would spin the light to the correct place. So basically I could just rotate it like this, and then oops,
Just a few moves
there we go.
left. Make them count.
The first time I did it, I literally had to move one of the things 3 times and it worked.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
So yeah, we are in human times, but they're all gone. They left to another planet because they ruined the world, and we came out of that, which is crazy. So cool.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Ooh, what's behind the door?
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
So I could get hurt from the box. I think that's what it's trying to say. I've been past this point, but I think I'm gonna leave the episode here. Actually, it was pretty quick. Not as long as my last episode was gonna be, or the original, I guess. But you know, I don't want the recording to stop randomly, and I want to make sure I have enough room for the next one. So I'm actually gonna end it here. But let me know what you guys think of Biomutant. Last I checked, a couple hours ago, it came out today, and it had a 35% on Steam. So it was not very well reviewed or well liked, I guess. And I don't know why. I think it's because there's a lot of narration and story, especially in this very beginning point. And maybe they didn't like that. Maybe, you know, I think it looks pretty. I think the effects are nice. I think the moves are cool. You get them early, and it's not very tutorial-like. You get a cool ranged gun. Like, this is nothing different from the gameplay that I had seen before. So I wonder what, you know, what really made them decide that that's not for them. I don't know why people disliked it very much. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you want to keep the music. The music is just kind of in the background, but it's very repetitive. And if you don't notice it, you won't notice it. So just let me know if you want me to put my own music or not. But yeah, that's going to be it for this first episode. So if you're excited to see more, I'm going to record more regardless because it is a really cool game. And I have to at least catch up back to where I was before, just out of principle. So let me know if you liked it or not. that's gonna be it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.